Hello everyone, I'm getting a channeled message about someone in your life who's asking you to wait for them. So first I'm going to pull up some cards from this love pop deck and see what comes out. This one wants to come out. Yeah. Okay. So someone's hesitant here to address the underlying issues, and cracks are beginning to form in their life. But there is a need for independence and realizing there's a need for change in somebody's life and revealing a path to solitude. So it might be you in this situation who's going in more independent route. This is somebody it seems like you've separated from. So somebody in your life has had some underlying issues and you've kind of deviated away from the situation. But you're not alone in the storm, okay? So like I mentioned before, there is a channeled message of somebody asking you to wait for them, okay? So let me pull a few cards from the Cosmic Insights deck to see maybe who this person is in your life, or we can get some more clarity on this dynamic, okay? So maybe you'll be attending a function soon, maybe attending somebody's wedding or a party surrounded by people. That might be an important key for you in this situation. Okay, quite a few cards jumped out here. So somebody you had intense chemistry with, okay? So it seems here that you're planning a vacation or planning on traveling soon, maybe taking a road trip for yourself, planning on a trip with friends maybe. And just as a detail, there is some health concerns maybe that's surrounding you. Maybe you're focusing more on health, maybe going to the gym a bit more, eating a lot better, maybe stop ordering online, stuff like that. Or maybe somebody in your family has come across some issues. It's nothing too detrimental from what I see here. It's more of like a concern for you. Okay, so let me just pull some tarot and see what cards come out in this situation, and see what caused this separation and your independence from this. Okay, so having a vacation by yourself sounds like a great idea, to be honest. Okay. So I see a lot of hope here. I see working on yourself is a great idea. Six of Wands and the Star comes out. So you might be focusing on plans for the future, okay? So planning your vacation is something that brings you a lot of joy. Going to events, anything like that can surround you with good and positive people, okay? I want to see more about who this connecting energy is. There he is. Oh, Knight of Wands. Well, so somebody that was in and out of your life, someone who had a lot of passion. Obviously, you had a lot of great intimacy with this person. And someone who you thought was your wish fulfillment, okay? The Nine of Cups came out. So this person, you might have had a sort of break with this person. Maybe it was a non-committal energy because of the Knight of Wands. But you thought that this person was supposed to be your person. That you wanted to see your future with. So let me ask Tarot, what is the future of this connection, okay? And what will happen if you focus on yourself in this dynamic, and what is to come? Okay, I see the very special card here. So yeah, maybe you were surrounded by some unhealthy patterns maybe in this dynamic. It could be a multiple amount of things. It could be friends, family that intervened and got into the way. It could be some sort of third-party influence. Could just be like non-committal energy, okay? Just because of the Knight of Wands here, I see the Devil. So maybe there was like a lot of back and forth, and then you decided to like just focus on yourself, okay? Which is like the right course of action. I mean, even though you knew this person was an important figure in your life, maybe you thought like the dynamic was unhealthy. So you decided to like, hey, I'm booking a vacation. I'm out of here. Like, I'm going to focus on myself here. So let's see what the outcome is in this situation. Is it better for you to kind of stay in independence? Should you wait for this person? Because this clearly, this person who's coming in is asking you to be patient with them, okay? So maybe they're going through something in their life. Maybe it is health related. So I see a lot of cards just jumping out here. Let's see what comes out. Okay. So this person hasn't worked with you properly in the past. Obviously, there's like the in and out dynamic. Maybe they are a creative person. So maybe they work with music, some art, some sort of artist. And they're kind of like stabilizing their life, okay? So maybe they're focusing on money, some sort of long foundation. Listen, the King of Pentacles is a great king. He comes in with a lot of grounded framework when it comes to a relationship. So unfortunately, I do see some sneaky behavior with the Seven of Swords. So while this person may be grounded financially, or like they're good with their money, they're good with their words, they're good with like planning for the future, this person hasn't been giving you the right energy. He's coming in with lies, deception. It might be some trickster energy going on here. While they are creative, they're focusing more on themselves. And asking them for you to wait for them is kind of a selfish desire for this person. Like, you shouldn't need to wait for anyone in a dynamic. You should focus always on yourself, which is what I'm seeing here. So good on you for taking that vacation, or just eating healthy, or working out at the gym and focusing on yourself. Like, unfortunately, this person has a lot of demons they have to take care of in the background. I feel like there's a lot of work for them to work on themselves, honestly. But I do see some hope in this situation. Is this, I want to see what this person has to say to you, basically, in this dynamic. I'm going to pull some cards from the Burning Heart Love Oracle deck and see what this person has to say with you that maybe tarot or the other cards can't. That's way too many. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. Okay, so clearly the back and forth energy is here. So yes, while you are intoxicating, this person of yours, it might be masculine energy. There's no gender in tarot, but clearly there's like a lot of back and forth. Even though he has a lot of attributes of a King of Pentacles, he's acting as a Knight of Wands. Okay, so intoxication and intimacy and chemistry shouldn't be the only thing in a dynamic that keeps you, okay? It should be a whole bunch of different qualities in relationship, if that's what you're looking for. I mean, if you're not looking for committal energy, I mean, everyone has their choice, right? So is this something that you want in your life? Like, you have to basically ask yourself that. Like, do you want to be independent and have a non-committal energy around you? It's a choice. I mean, not everyone wants to live that way, but some people do. I mean, it's not a bad thing for sure. So I want to see what else they have to say. Okay, so clearly you've been through a few things. It says you deserve better than them, and I've been working on myself. So yes, I can see here this person is clearly working on themselves, and so are you. But he is mentioning that maybe he can't live up to your standards in the sense where you do deserve better than them, and obviously that the energy that they're putting into this dynamic is not the healthiest. So if you're looking for commitment for this person, seems like they are working on themselves, but they want you to wait for them. Should you wait for them? I think not. I think you should focus on yourself. Whatever happens, happens. Kind of let it go at this point. If they're meant to be, they'll come back into your life, right? So travel, do the things that you love doing. Do the things that make you happy. And if it's meant to be, this person will kind of step up and realize that, you know what, I've been working on myself. I'm ready to get into a commitment now. I'm ready to show my King of Pentacles energy in this dynamic. And then maybe things will flourish. But at this moment, it's kind of like a process. You're kind of like in the early stages of maybe separation. Maybe you realize I deserve better than this, and continuing to focus on yourself. And then this person's like, listen, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But there is some sort of interesting dynamic here of this person wanting you to wait, which I don't, yeah. We all know what we say when people want us to wait for them. We say no and politely decline and just be like, I'm not going to wait for you. I'm going to be by myself. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. Maybe you'll meet someone else along your travels, along the way, of someone who can give you the reciprocity you deserve. So that's all I have for today. If you guys had any specific questions, I would love to hear them in the comments or your thoughts in this dynamic. And I hope this resonated and this helped you as well. Yeah, so keep an eye out for my new videos. I'm also on TikTok. I'm also on Twitch. And obviously on YouTube. So keep an eye out for my videos. And I wish you guys the best. Have a great day.